The Virgo Man, love, sex, friendship, style. If you need your T's crossed and your I's dotted, call a Virgo man. He will relish the task. Precise, exact, and critical, the Virgo man knows that the devil is in the details, and he pays attention to them. He is also hardworking, efficient, and methodical and can usually work or reason his way out of any challenge. He has a tremendous sense of duty and will work towards serving the greater good, be it his family, friends, work network, or community. He is skilled at fact-finding, and enjoys getting to grips with minutiae that many others would find overwhelming. He is usually Employee of the Month or most valued player on any team, as everyone knows that you can count on the Virgo man to get things right the first time, and every time. He also loves to help out others. Virgo is associated with the characteristics of the Virgin, such as modesty and purity. A Virgo man is balanced and fair. Most of all, he has a certain noble quality to his bearing which is also humble at the same time. Ruled by Mercury, you will never find a Virgo man standing still for long. As fleet-footed as the Roman god that rules him, the Virgo man is a bundle of energy both mentally and physically. He is a powerhouse of achievement, often solving the next complex problem in his head, while his hands do the work of the moment. He is also a very good communicator, as befits a sign ruled by the god of messages. As competent as he is, he doesn't always have the confidence to pursue his ambitions or to shoot high. The Virgo man is prone to studying every situation in great detail. He is interested in understanding, well, everything and everyone. His goal is perfectionism, in himself, first, then his work, then the others around him, and finally the world. He isn't being condescending, he's just trying to do his bit towards improvement and enlightenment. He has very discriminating tastes and neatness is an ongoing priority for him. Virgoans are associated with Earth, and most Virgo men are grounded and practical. He is a sensible sort, with a tendency to worry overly much. Love, sex, romance, and relationships with a Virgo man. The Virgo man seeks perfection and the game of love is his pet project, when it comes to chasing ideals. He is not flighty, or inconstant. A Virgoan will only fall in love after he has applied his mind to the situation at hand, exploring all the pros and cons, all the cracks, flaws, and strengths of an emotional investment. His practical and sensible nature fails to understand the romance in candlelit dinners, and spontaneous weekend trips overseas. However, a Virgo man in love will schedule his entire methodically planned life around you, call when he says he's calling, bend over backwards to be a better man, person, father, and lover to you and protect, honor, and serve you. Not a bad exchange, really. In a relationship, the Virgo man is faithful, thoughtful, and loves to help. He is partial to stability and predictability, and will be home helping you set the table, balance the finances, and throw a ball around with the children on weekends. He strives to be the perfect partner in a relationship and he is capable, kind, and loyal. He is easygoing and relaxed in relationships, and is not high maintenance. Sex with a Virgo man may be an affair approached with military precision, if he isn't yet confident with you. All the details will have been thought of beforehand and addressed. The act itself will go through smoothly, but what of passion and animal lust? The Virgo man often surprises his lovers. Yes, he can be a little puritanical, at least until you unlock the hidden passions that lie within. His element is earth, so a certain raunchy aspect of this otherwise straight-laced sign is to be expected. He is demanding in bed, and his attention to detail translates to a man who is a competent and skilled lover. He needs a lot of reassurance to come out of his shell, and when he does, you'll enjoy his more relaxed approach. Opposites often attract the Virgo man, and he is fascinated by the wild and wanton in others, traits that he often feels are repressed in himself. He is generally considered most compatible with Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, and Cancer. However, there is a lot more to compatibility than only the comparison of the sun signs. Understanding Virgo men. The Virgo man is a perfectionist, and his continuous search for self-improvement regularly makes this gentleman's life unnecessarily complicated. Overly analytical and rarely satisfied with the way things are, the Virgo man is often his own worst enemy, when it comes to enjoying life and relationships. Money and the Virgo man. Not one to take chances with his money, the Virgo man's financial portfolio will contain conservative investments that are tailored for long-term stability rather than any aggressive short-term yields. The Virgo man can be counted on to always have a little something put aside for a rainy day. Fashion and the Virgo man. Although practical navy blue and conservative grays are favored colors of the Virgo man, he has exceptionally good taste, and his stylishly sophisticated wardrobe attests to that. The Virgo man is meticulous when it comes to his appearance, so you can expect some battles with his partner for bathroom time. It will be a rare occasion when you find this gentleman having a bad hair day, unshaven, or dressed in sloppy clothing. Relationships and the Virgo man. The Virgo man doesn't express emotion very well, and this can make him appear too reserved and even unapproachable at times. He finds it difficult to let anyone get emotionally close to him, so making new friends and committing to a relationship is sometimes a problem. Extremely discriminating, the Virgo man is particular when it comes to choosing a companion and his partner. Some Virgo men should learn to lighten up and realize that not all discussions have to be dominated by facts, figures, and profound words of advice. He would do well to put a little small talk into his conversations. The humbler Virgos know this intuitively, or have learned it, and only offer their insight when asked, and it's very much appreciated. Virgo men make fabulous friends who are always there when needed. Romance and the Virgo man. When a Virgo man feels secure with his partner, he'll work extremely hard to maintain a strong, loving relationship. This gentleman enjoys bringing pleasure to his companion, so when he asks what you like, he really wants to know. The Virgo man can't help analyzing his own performance, and this can extend right to the bedroom. Since the man is always looking to improve what he does, it shouldn't come as any surprise when you find him reading books on romance and love-making techniques, although he may not want you to know. He's more fact than fantasy, and role-playing may not be an automatic part of his bedroom repertoire, but don't rule it out. As modest and conservative as he may be, the Virgo man can be quite surprising when it comes to pleasing his partner. Health and the Virgo man. The Virgo man may be afflicted with indigestion and ulcers because he simply worries too much about everything. Taking care of his health is the practical thing to do, so the Virgo man frequently exercises, sometimes to excess. Even when he feels well, this man can't help analyzing every little ache and pain. He doesn't necessarily suffer from hypochondria, but close to it. The Virgo man can benefit from stress-relieving activities and relaxation techniques. Career and the Virgo man. The Virgo man can find himself so wrapped up in the small details of his job that it clouds his view of the bigger picture. This could stifle advancement opportunities in his career. This gentleman takes his work far too seriously and neglects his need for some really important leisure time with friends and family. The Virgo man would make a great scientist, analyst, copy editor, writer, mathematician, bookkeeper, executive assistant, inspector, or psychologist. Meticulous, analytical, and always critical, the Virgo man could do well as a literary critic or talent scout.